What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. We are back in the Forsaken Temple on Mixed Mode Massacre Hardcore Rifted, and kind of checking out these spiders. It got brought up on stream a few days ago, kind of as a challenge build a little, and it actually is more effective than I assumed it was going to be, and that is using spiders as a main defense. So at this main core here, I've got, 7 total spiders. We've got 3 on a buff beam here, 2 on a buff beam here, 2 on a buff beam here, with Ensnare and Electric Aura, and then a Siren and an Archer. That Archer is there for no real particular reason other than I had 2 DU left over, so definitely an option there. Now on the side cores, I went with the full CC setup, 2 big Ensnare Auras. I didn't use a root or a gas trap in here, as the spiders are providing so much crowd control that it's been able to get the job done. So we got a Siren here at the core, and then 4 spiders, each spider on its own buff beam. Let's take a look at those spiders real quick. How are they geared? So not even incredible gear. This is Lycan King bonus difficulty gear. So 12k power. I've got 7400 rate on them. But these are fused spiders with, a decent setup. And then to assist on the flyer lanes, I went with 3 PDS over here set to air targeting. As far as upgrades, I did even upgrades around the map, so everything is at least to tier 3, and a few things are probably tier 4 as far as the damaging defenses. However, I didn't bother upgrading the ensnares, the sirens, anything else. So yeah, we're tier 3 here as well, and of course we got the 2 and 2 on the spiders. So let's go ahead and get things started here and see how wave 25 holds up. So I've been sitting here with this ready to record all morning, kind of AFK. So this map, I think I've got like maybe an hour into it. I'm not even sure. Let me look. 40 minutes, almost 40 minutes. So yeah, I've been sitting here AFK. The map doesn't actually take that long to run, of course, with the build. You see the spiders just pelting everything. Spiders do a nice bit of damage. Now, they got that huge utility on top of them with the slow and the enemy debuff. However, it is also splash damage, remember. So it's doing AoE damage in the area there and does just quite well. Now, using 1 spider on every lane will just make every build in the game better. Going a little overboard and going full spiders for DPS, it's a little bit suspect, no doubt about it. However, the spiders themselves are just super effective in damage and really in utility. The support value from them is just absolutely enormous. So let's continue to burn through them here and see what we can do. I think I will dump any mana I collect on this wave just into this close lane here, since this one is more likely to get pushed versus the boss. And then also, this is the first run. This is a test run. I didn't practice it or check it out first to see if it will work. So it may not hold on the boss. Additionally, it may not kill the Temple Guardians. So I'm going to plan on going through and having to kill those manually. But I don't know. They might... the build might do well. We'll have to find out here. But, we're almost halfway through wave 25. So we are getting it done. We are getting it done here. The spiders do incredibly well. The PDS, of course, is, really best in slot for flyer control. So it's just really a pretty strong setup. I am anxious to start playing around with some spawn camp builds. Aramir dialed one in the other day that looks pretty darn nice. As this map, although we don't have a huge reason to farm the map, it is kind of a fun map to do. And then, additionally, it is, even though it's a fun map, it's a slow map. So, although we don't have really a whole lot of reason to grind this map, it's a good time to pop into it. But on that note, you don't want the runs to take 18-20 minutes. And that's what you suffer with really all of these turtle-type builds on the map. We are almost there. I'm not sure exactly how I want to DPS the boss. I think I'm just gonna get him right here for the first cycle. and then I'll start here and do my normal rotation. The spiders may end up killing the Temple Guardians, but I just, you know, since I have yet to experience it, I have no real clue. We will find out here. They are just raining it down all over the place. The range on the spiders is pretty incredible. The shot rate, their rate of fire is incredible as well. So it just makes it a really strong defense. Like I said, using it as a main defense is definitely not its purpose. Its purpose would be to, you know, to add incredible amounts of support to a lane. Go ahead and dump this mana right here, just to make sure we're good and juicy for when the boss arrives. And then, like I said, I think I'm going to DPS them over this way. Go like right on this side here. We can go all the way up on the ledge for this first wave. And here we go. Should be getting close to the end of his first cycle. Yep. Wrong buttons for days. Alright, now let's check out this construct or Temple Guardian issue here. And see if these spiders are going to kill him. They come out so slow. It's kind of... It tries your patience just to wait and try it. Alright, first one down. Doesn't look like you were getting a whole lot of outside damage from anything. Second one down. Looks like the spiders are taking shots at him. They're not exactly burning through him, though. That is for sure. One here, and then we should have one left in the middle. Is he down? He's got to be getting close. Yeah, he's down now. Get our second cycle off here. Very nice. And then we'll continue the loop once again. I think the spiders might actually kill him, but I don't want to risk it here, and it would slow things down really, really bad if they did. Alright, we got number one down. Continue the loop here. Two is down. Really gotta... The PDS helps out a ton with these copters, but if you choose to run around the map and kill these Temple Guardians, you really do have to watch for those copters landing. As, you know, you can get real tunnel visioned in on the Temple Guardians themselves. Ooh, let's stay away from that kobold. And then, you know, if you do that, a copter can land right on your head. And copters on the head are not ideal, that is for sure. And he should be... Oh! And we got the choke. Let's see what it was that got us. I'm not sure what killed me there. Looks like it was a Dark Elf Mage. So we got the old Djinn buffed mage came in and wrecked it up. Well, I think it was I think maybe, you know, actually, to be honest, I think if we didn't have sirens and we would have went with reflect beams instead, I think this would have been a win. 1 DU reflect beam here, 1 DU here, 1 DU there, and 1 DU there. The issue here is an issue that Phil has already addressed, and that is at 8 of 8 godly rune quality, the siren bubble is just too big. So, like, a Djinn buffed mage will just run all the way inside, and then they are a ranged enemy. So they'll shoot at the core from range, but yeah, the bubble is a little bit too big, that is for sure. And reflect beams just may have saved the day there. Looks like it was this core over here that got me. So sad times there, but, you know, experimental builds, sadly, you don't always win, and that is the result of that. But I think spiders could probably hold the map. We will, I'll have to try it again. I'll have to try it again sometime and see if we can't get a win on this one. Now, as well, mixed mode is in the factor, so, you know, a Djinn buffed mage is not always going to be present. They're fairly common, but they're not always going to be on lanes, so you know, that's something that I think RNG played a factor in that one as well. But yeah, I believe that on the side cores, if I would have used reflect beams instead of sirens, I think I would have got the win. I'm not sure. It seemed like it was running really smooth and holding fairly well all the way up until the choke. But that will do it for now. A little Sunday morning choke for everybody. So hopefully you enjoyed. We'll have to revisit this build and try it out again. But that is going to get it for me for the moment. I will be live later on today over on Twitch. Going to be playing some Frankenstorm TD's Alpha, and that game is wildly addicting. You all are going to want to check it out. But that will get it for now. Thanks an absolute ton, and I will see you next time around. Take it easy.